my first grade friends. I hope you're doing well and working hard like I know you know how to work. Today is assessment day, and so normally I wouldn't make a video, but I decided to go ahead and hop on here and let me give you the assessment today. That way mom or dad or whoever's helping you can kind of do something that they need to do. They don't have to be there and read it to you. I can do that. So there are two assessments today. You should have your fact assessment that you can do by yourself unless you want to be timed and then someone can time you like we do in class. Normally we time you just to see how many you can complete and how many you're memorizing, and then also because it kind of speeds you up and makes you work quicker. So you are welcome to time yourself. You do not have to, but go ahead and take that fact assessment if you haven't already. If you have and you're ready to go, then I am on the written assessment. Written assessment 21, which is 110-2. All right. And again, I'm going to give this to you today. And then whenever you're finished, mom and dad can scan it over to me whenever. And then I can look at it. That way they are not having to sit and read this to you today. They can just play this video and let you work. All right. So the first thing I want you to do, as always, is put your first name, last name, and number on the line. And then also write today's date, all right? So at the top, write your first name, last name, and number with today's date. All right? If you need more time at any time during the video, if I'm going too fast, remember, just pause it, pause the video, work it out, and then push play, and I will keep on rolling, okay? So don't feel like I'm rushing or that you need to rush to keep up with me. Just pause the video, take your time, work, and then push play, and it'll keep going, all right? And you can always rewind it, too, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. I'm on number 1. I'm going to repeat the question twice, and then again, if you needed me to redo it again, just keep backing it up, all right? Number 1 says, there are 22 children in room 7. 12 of these children are wearing sneakers. Sneakers are like tennis shoes. There are 24 children in room 8. And 15 of these children are wearing sneakers. Altogether, how many children are wearing sneakers? So you have your workspace over to the right, that little box. To do your work, write your number sentence and the answer. I'm going to read it one more time for you. Excuse me. There are 22 children in room 7. 12 of these children are wearing sneakers. There are 24 children in room 8. 15 of these children are wearing sneakers. Altogether, how many children are wearing the sneakers? Remember, like we talk about in class, some of that stuff's in there that's unnecessary, which means we don't need it. Don't let it trick you. Look for the stuff that we need to know and solve over in your workspace. Number 2. Says, Glenn has 14 baseball cards. Show how he will share them equally with his sister. All right, so we have 14 baseball cards. All you have is 14. And then he has to share them with him and his sister. So how are we going to figure that out? Remember, we only have 14. No more than that. So in yours, make sure you divvy out 14. Then one below it says, 1/2 of 14 is, look at half the square and write the answer. How many baseball cards will each child have? So then look on each side and how much will you and the sister, Glenn and his sister, have each, and write that answer here. All right. Number 3. Round each number to the nearest 10, just like we did in class. Remember our little trick. All right? 4 and below, 5 and up. That's all I'm going to say. So look at your numbers. Round each number to the nearest 10. 23, 35, 87. Round each one of those numbers to the nearest 10 and write the answer here. All right, remember, you can use your resources, so use your Hunter's chart, whatever may help you. Number 4 says, color the cone yellow, color the sphere red, color the cylinder blue, and color the cube green. We're looking at our 3D shapes. Get your crayons and start coloring them. I'm on number 4. Color the cone yellow, color the sphere red, color the cylinder blue, color the cube green. All right, I'm on number 5. Number 5 says, find the products. So find the answers. That's just a fancier word. All right. My first equation is 3 times 100. Remember our tricks with these, with our zeros. 3 times 100, and write your answer here. All right. 5 times 10. Write your answer here. And 2 times 1. Just to give you a little hint. Remember, that's the same thing as saying I have 3 groups of 100 in it. I have 5 groups and 10 in each. And I have 2 groups with 1 in each. Okay? Number 6 says find the answers. So we're doing our stack and solve for the first one. 78 plus 37. Stack and solve that answer. The second one, we're adding 3 two-digit numbers. So you have to add 39 plus 16 plus 83. Pause the video if you need to. Remember which side you're going to start on. Carry over your extra number if you need to. The next one says 72 minus 27. Remember, if you have to borrow over to its neighbor, then you can borrow. If you don't need to borrow, then just go ahead and subtract. Make sure you're looking and asking yourself those questions. The last one says 96 minus 38. Again, remember which side to start on. And then ask yourself that question. Do I need to borrow? Do I have enough to take away? If I don't, borrow over beside my neighbor. If I don't need to borrow, then just start subtracting. All right? I'm very proud of you, and I miss you so much. I know you're working hard. So whenever you're done with this, make sure you give it to Mom or Dad or whoever you're working with, and then they can send it over to me, and I will look at it. All right? Hope this was helpful, and I will see you soon. Keep working hard. Bye-bye.